Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Hullet touches it back. Zola charging forward, the ball at his feet. Yamal. Rijkaard. And it's Hasebe. Kvaratskhelia for Iniesta. Oh, good spread. Nicely weighted ball. And a header! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Morocco finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He is, can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Valencia already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Now, can they get him away? And this is Iniesta. There's the header! They want to be quick to recover this. Rijkaard. Pele. He's looking wide. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. And it's Hasebe. Iniesta. Rijkaard. Pressing high and with purpose. Busquets. And Iniesta. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's a good ball. Tries a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Iniesta. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Cannavaro.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rijkaard. Schmeichel. That's Busquets. Iniesta. Tries to play it through. Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. Good read, needed to be. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. And this is Iniesta, so no flag here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Valencia leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Valencia just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. The second period is on the way. Valencia leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Zola really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Valencia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Zola. Decent chance! Team still separated by the game's only goal. And he's played it back. Opts to play it back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hasebe is always looking to break lines. Now it's Pirlo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Morocco really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Hasebe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact.
And the finish! And no mistake! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Valencia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Hasebe, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Can he get on the end of this? Busquets cuts it out. More and more pressure on the ball here. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Messi. Cannavaro. That's Busquets. De Ligt. Busquets. And it's Rijkaard for Iniesta. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Valencia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Great chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And we have our very first corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 16, Sergio Busquets. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 18, Iniesta. El dorsal 12. Serán sustituidos.
Pedri!
El dorsal 2.
Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
6, Xavi.
Corner number 2 then.
El dorsal 9, Hazard. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's been taken short. And here's Xavi. Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Valencia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Hasebe. Just 5 minutes left. Great vision. And this is Pele. Oh, important interception. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows.